Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Morgan Freeman, LL Cool J, and Mike Tyson. Don't simp, don't chase. Let's get it.
I've always felt you're a natural ladies' man, in the sense that women really love you. The women I know who know you adore you. And you always seem to have a natural affinity around women. Would you accept that?
Yes. I absolutely adore women. I just do. I'm a mama's boy. I absolutely love women. But I also have an abiding respect for them. I think that's what comes across more than, I'm not what you would call a ladies' man.
No.
I'm not a real big skirt chaser.
A small-time skirt chaser?
There is a secret I'll tell you after the show.
Come on, what's the secret?
Don't chase women.
Really?
They'll chase you.
Is that your strategy?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Works very well. I'm going to get in trouble for saying this because... explore this technique for me. So what is the technique of letting them chase you? How do you make yourself known as potentially available? Just don't do it. Don't, you meet a lady, you express to her how wonderful she looks or how you respond to the way she looks or whatever it is, and then go on about your business.
And does it ever fail?
Curious, they're like horses in a pasture sometimes. You walk into a pasture and the horse sees you. He's coming over to investigate. And if you see a lady and you don't go, drooling all over her, she's going to want to know why.
So you've basically a lifetime of non-drooling has been a successful strategy.
Yeah, it works fine.
Look, no woman is going to be happy with you chasing her ass all the time. Like, all the time. I'm not talking about in the beginning when you guys are coming together. I'm talking about if you live your life chasing a woman and showing up at her doorstep and having flowers and shit and violins and, all that shit, you're killing yourself. Yeah. The relationship is not going to last. The reality is, when you buy your way in and you become a provider and you just become like you represent provision, that's not the same as being sexually stimulating.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I figured that out.
Representing provision and just being a guy, I'm gonna buy you a bunch of shit. That's weak.
I ain't
See,
never buy nobody
guys
shit
that use
again.
money, guys that use money,
never do
guys
that
that use
again.
money to sustain their relationships and use money to get their way in. That shit
was
is
me.
weak.
That
It's
was me.
weakness.
Fuck, take
It's
this
weak
bitch. Let me in
because
her.
you don't believe in you enough.
Yeah.
You trying to use
way.
money.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
100%.
You gotta be
Fuck
you.
that.
The money is an exclamation mark. The money
I
makes you
agree.
more of whatever you already are.
Yeah.
But you gotta bring something to the table.
You know why we have women and why men have women? To make us realize that we're men. And, we just need to think about yourself. Listen, I'm 54, and this is what I realize. And I mean, if a man's not intimidated of his wife or a little bit afraid, that means he's not living his life right. Or his partner, or her partner, whatever it is. Just if they're not if they're not a little bit intimidated or afraid, it's because they're not living their life right. And that's what I exist in. So we think I'm an idiot.
How many times you been married, Mike?
3 times.
3 times?
Yeah. But it's my mother's love. That's what you want. That's all we want. Any woman that we associate with because they remind us of our mother, even though subconsciously. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She could be educated, but could have been a slut, but she had the personality of your mother, something about her. That's the only reason I like you anyway, because I'm attracted to my mother and you have that characteristic.
Right. My first love, I fell in love with her because if I got sick, she used to console me like my mother. She was the only motherfucker could heal me like my mother. And this ain't on no sex. This was just on some.
Listen, I know you said no sex, but know why it didn't work? Because of sex. You know what I mean? We look for our mother and our lover, but our mother could never be our lover because our lover would never love us like our mother. She's not in her. It's not in no woman to love us like our mother loves us. It's not in her. Don't care how much a slave she, don't care how many people she fuck for you, bring in the money. It's not in her to love you like your mother loves you. Eventually she'll turn her back on you.
That's crazy.
Eventually she'll turn on you, nigga. You treat her like a dog, you turn
her.
on
Love her
you.
like your mother loves you. That's a song.
Yeah, listen. Listen, hey.
It ain't any other lover like your mother.
Hey. I listen to
man, that's some real shit.
I listen to I look at my
that's
wife.
That's why you can't, man.
Nigga,
that's why she could.
I look at my wife. They don't take shit. Listen, both my ex-wife.
Oh, Mike, I gotta. Hey, Mike, I gotta tell somebody that.
No, you ain't listen.
That's why, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you something.
It wasn't in her to love her like my mama loved me.
That in her.
Yeah, it wasn't in her. It wasn't in her, man.
Know why? Because her survival, even though she does everything she does for you. Listen, everything she does for you is for her survival. Everything your mother do for you is for your survival. Now listen.
That's great.
Listen, can I tell you something? It's not over, nigga. Right? I just want you to know it's not over.
So there's a lot of truth there spoken by Morgan Freeman, LL Cool J, and Mike Tyson. We'll start with Morgan Freeman, who said, don't chase, right? Every man needs to know that the worst way to attract women is to chase women, right? And when you don't chase, you place yourself in a position of value. When you chase women and make women the focus of your life, you're indirectly letting women know, most women that you come in contact with, that they are the prize, right? When you let women come to you and chase you, amongst other things, improving your life, then women tend to notice that you're not thirsty or desperate, and they're drawn to you mainly because you value yourself. Next, we had LL Cool J there that said men who lead with their wallet essentially don't have a good foundation when it comes to how they deal with women. So then what do you do instead of leading with your wallet? Well, then you got to lead with attributes that money can't buy. Attributes that money can't buy, like confidence. And you don't just get confidence. Confidence comes from living a life that you're proud of. Goes back to improving yourself, goes back to self-improvement. And of course, understanding female nature, understanding what a woman wants, understanding what that particular woman wants at that point in her life, right? Women typically have genuine attraction for men who they admire. Men who they admire on a physical and mental level. Finally, Mike Tyson said, a woman can never love you the way your mother loves you, and that makes a lot of sense. When it comes to your romantic relationships with women, you have to understand that a woman loves you conditionally. She always will, always, right? On the condition that you provide something for her. Now, I'm not saying that's the majority of the reason why she loves you, but it is a very real part of understanding how women love men romantically, sexually, right? And that's different from a mother who loves her child, who loves her offspring because she wants to take care of you. When she looks at you, she's looking at you as a provider of resources, maybe a provider of guidance, maybe self-esteem, right? But for all women, if you provide her nothing, she sees no value in building a relationship with you and loving you in return. This is the truth. This is coffee most men don't want to drink.
Put that coffee down.
As always, curious to know what you guys thought. Which video stood out to you the most? Listen, I appreciate you guys for checking out another episode of The Coffee Pod. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.